Hello, here's your next workout for the strength and stability crowd. This workout is no weights necessary, although you could add weight in. It is mostly a HIIT cardio sequence. We have 3 circuits planned. First circuit is 30 seconds on, 10 seconds off, 5 exercises, 5 times through. Circuit number 2 is 40 seconds on, 10 seconds off, 4 exercises, 4 times through. Circuit number 3 is 50 seconds on, 10 seconds off, 3 exercises, 3 times through. I will give you options so that you can vary it according to how you're feeling on any given day. All right, we'll get started with a little warm-up. Make sure you have your water with you. We're going to squat and reach. Help to start engaging that core. We can use the breath to support in through the nose and out through the nose during the warm-up. Tip of the tongue on the roof of the mouth. Feel the expansion in the lungs, in the ribs. Pressing back with the arms, as arms are part of that back body. We want to make that nice and active. Do 5 more here. 4, I encourage you to put on your own tunes. I just have the birdies here today. And now we take this into an alternating lunge. Arms start up. Take the leg back, step up, add a little rotation and twist. Switch sides. Step back, up, open. So a little bit of a brain tease to add that alternating leg in with that rotation. So some mental gymnastics with our physical gymnastics. Reach and lengthen. Think about elongating that spine. 1 more to the other side. Take the arms out wide, and we start with heels together, toes apart. Take a step out, bring it back together. Alternating sides, trying not to step on your dog, who may or may not be in the way. Now, if a plie with the shoulders right on top of those hips doesn't feel good to you, certainly take this into a squat with the butt back a little bit more. All of it's good. We're going to add on in this next rep, add on a little side bend, reach over, come down, together, out, reach over, down, together. So even without weights, your arms may start to feel a little bit of warmth and work into them. Always coming back into that V position with our feet. Just adding a little external rotation, work to the hips. We're almost through here. It's 1 more to each side. Just roll those shoulders. And we're going to start with our circuit. Grab a little bit of water before you start. I'm going to set up the timer. And here we go. And hopefully my technology will work. Here we go. 30 seconds of work. 10 seconds off. Let me go through the exercises quickly. We have the double knee pump, alternating sides. We have our total soldiers. All right. And that's not the toy soldier, that's a different one we're going to be doing later. Toy soldiers are here with the pull down. That's what I wanted to do. And then we reach down and kick. Reach down and kick. Just stay on one side. All right. A little bounce jumps, then we'll do the other side. Reach down and kick. All right. We do our standing jacks if you want to take it a step up, do the full jack. And then we have our knee to elbow, opposite elbow. And if I forget, you could do side to side either. As you can see, I didn't read my notes correctly. So let's give this a whirl. 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. And we'll tap to start in 10, 9, double knees are first up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Alternating sides. Now, if you want a little more, you could add a hop. Or one hop. Or 2 hops. However you want to do it. Only 8 more seconds. And here's our 10 seconds of rest. Round 1, first exercise. 2, our toy soldiers are next. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 10 seconds of rest. We have our reach low to high kick in 3, 2, 1. We reach down, kick. Just on the one side. Now, you can go all the way down to the toes. You can stop at the knee, wherever you feel you've got today. Whatever's in the tank. And for us, perhaps menopausal, postmenopausal women, we get at least the benefit of not having to work so crazy. And there we go. Other side. I forgot your rest, so we're going to do a superset here. I got all excited. We'll fix out those kinks for the second time through. Little extra bonus work. Now is our rest. Our standing jacks or jumping jacks, your choice, where you want to work it today. But here we go. Now, arms overhead don't feel good to you. You certainly have the option to keep those arms shoulder height or lower, wherever you, like I said, need to work. Getting that heart rate up and rest. Last one in the series is that little opposite kind of standing ab work. Elbows in this strong position. Here we go. Alternating sides. Again, add that little bit of crunch. Now, here is a good spot to keep that breath in through the nose. Even out through the nose if you can control it. Tongue on the top of the roof of the mouth. Ribs spread wide as you inhale to help stabilize that spine. As we add that little bit of flexion. We want the flexion coming from there, and rest. All right. And we're going to go through round 2. Let me bring that volume up so I hear the beeper. And double knees. Round 2. Remember, you can add the hops each time. You can do 1 and 1, 1 and 1. However you want to do it, or no hops. Any version is good. because it's all good to get the heart rate up, right? There. Now I won't forget. All right, we've got the toy soldiers. That interested the puppy. Arms are up. 3, 2, 1. Straight leg kicks. Adding that little bit of lat pull. Keeping that back chain active. Think about the spine, reaching up long. Abs in. Getting tall, taller, tallest. Reaching out through the crown of the head, not reaching forward with the chin. And here's our rest. Remember, you want to keep moving during those rest periods. We have our reach down with the kick. You go as low as feels comfortable, and here we go. Just know this time you don't have to work as long as you did last time. So there's a bonus. And that's going to be our last one on that side. Again, keep that moving. Active rest. Little stir, little dance. Here we go, other side. Reach down, kick. Get your little Billy Banks on. Or Billy Blanks, that would be Thai bow. Add a little punch if you want. Just adding to that neuromuscular challenge. A little brain work, a little balance work. Good. Get it all, right? And we have our standing or jumping jacks. Your choice. Always your choice, right? And here we go. Standing or jumping. You choose. You can change it every time you go through. But remember, those abs are pulled in. You're reaching up through the crown of your head. All that still applies. There's our 10 seconds of rest. Moving into those little crunches. Our strongman arms. 3, 1, and over to the opposite side. Now, on this, which isn't quite as heavy a cardio load, really focus on that inhale through the nose, getting that expansion through those ribs. Whew. All right. Use that breath as your assistant, not against you. All right, round 2 is done. We are on to round 3. Grab a quick drink of water if you need it. Join in when you're ready, double knees. Can you intensify in this midsection? You could do this. There's the sirens. There's a little music for you. And there's our rest. Toy soldiers are next with our little lat pulls. Maybe you do a slightly different move in your rest. And kick straight like little toy soldiers. Abs still in. Spine still reaching through the crown of your head. Abs in. Don't forget them. Don't ever forget them. A little forward and back, maybe. A little different version. We have our reach low with the kick. Our little nod to tie bow here. Get our little standing balance working. By the end of this set of 5, you even know these exercises. You'll be able to do them in your sleep. Here's the last one. A little forward and back. Change our resting exercise. And we've got the other side to do. Here we go. And a little forward and back walk. Our standing or jumping jacks are next. And here we go. Remember, you could vary those arms up. If you're getting bored, add a different arm. Forward, back, low. Here's more of a mental challenge. Press back, up and back, up and back. Side to side. Keep them low. And rest it. Forward and back. We have our little elbow crunches coming up. Here we go. Strongman arms. That same side. And let's turn it into the twist. Now if this twist doesn't feel good, you could certainly go back to this side to side. I'm going to let you pick. Maybe a little variety is needed when we're doing this many repetitions of something. It's your workout, right? A little forward and back. All right, round 4. Coming up. Double knees. Here we go. Start on the other side for a little variety. Remember, I'm keeping it low. You could certainly pep it up. You do half low, half high, whatever feels good. And take a little stroll. Toy soldiers are next with our little bitty lat pull. Reach those arms up and kick it. Abs in, think long. It's very easy on this to start leaning back, but keep those arms, those abs pulled in tight so that when you kick, there is no lean, right? As we get tired, that is more likely to happen. So a little more ab maybe than you felt before. Here's, let's do a little sashaying, forward and back. And we've got our reach low, kick high. Adding that punch if we want to. And again, now I didn't mention before, but we can always add that little bit of hop if we want to get a bit fancy. Yes. All right, there's our 10 seconds. And then we go to the other side. More than halfway through round 4. And this circuit as a whole. Bit of a chill in the air today, but man, it feels good to be outside. When you're moving, it feels just fine. That's the end of that side. We've got our standing jacks. Ooh, a little sashay in. And here we go, standing jack or jumping jack. You can do this, you've got it. Remember, abs on. Spine reaching through the crown of the head. Arms can vary for mental stimulation, right? You could do whatever feels good in the moment. And there we go. Not sure what the dog's all about, but we've got one more here before our final set. Strong arms, strong abs. There we go. All right, only one more round to go, and we take a break. Double knees, here we go. Ooh, I forgot to switch, there we go. Just thinking about jumping, forgot the alternation. That's what we mean by challenging ourselves mentally as well as physically. It's all connected. We're almost done with this set. And there we go. Toy soldiers next. Last time. You got to think about this exercise for the rest of the day. Maybe even the rest of the week. Very good. We got our little reach and kick coming up next, right? And here we go. Reach down, kick out. Squat, reach, reach. Again, go as low or as high as feels good. All right. Ooh, maybe a little circles, and then go the other way. Something to just challenge our mind at rest. And here we go. The dog is now after a baby bunny. Under the deck. Well, the dog's getting her cardio on now. Something for a little amusement for everybody. And we have our standing jacks. 2 more exercises in this circuit, and then the other 2 again. You can tell even I'm getting a little tired of it. And it's just, whew, there we go. I'm not really tired. But yeah, when you're planning these things, like, yeah, this will pass quick. And it does pass quick. Think about those inner thighs. Think about those abs. Think about the butt, the back, the neck, the head, reaching up. All right, one more in this circuit. Dog's doing her circuit. And strongman arms. Here we go. Elbow to knee. There's a little bit of crunch going on. These are designed to be moderate workouts. We're not going for VO2 max or any world records. We are looking to elevate. All right, that is the end of circuit 1. All right, grab some water. Next time, we only go through 4 times. We have fewer exercises, fewer rounds, a little bit longer time. So you finish enjoying your water while I get the timer all set up again. And we're going to 40 seconds. Oh, one way on the dial. There we go. 40 seconds. And we've only got 4 rounds to go, right? Okay. So we'll get that timer started. Our rest is over. As you recall, we're going to start with the kick jack. So the arms are going now. We're going to keep the arms a little bit lower. And just go under the legs a little bit like a rocket. Here we go. Again, challenging those hip flexors. They tend to be tight and often weak because we're sitting so much. Or we sleep. In addition to sitting, we sleep in a curled up fetal position. So they're always short. But taking this time to work on their strength as well as a little dynamic stretching is a good thing. So here we go. First round. And there, that 40 seconds went by in a breeze. All right, we're going to do a step back lunge. We're going to stay on one side and then go to the other. All right, so we go back and up, back and up. Now here, if you want, add the hop. Your choice, with or without it. You're near the end. Done. Whew. 10 seconds rest. Now we get to do all that fun stuff on the other side. And here we go. Start out slow without the hop. Add the hop in if you wish. Or you could just come up on a toe if you want a little more challenge, but don't want the jump. Don't want that impact. Lots of options. Halfway through. Find that glute really firing on that standing leg. And rest it up. All right, you know my favorites. I'm going to start with the low impact, take it into, we have our pivot squats. So we pivot, squat, squat, or add it as a jump. All right, we can step. All right, each one. Or hop, each one. Almost to the end. And rest. All right, and then we have rainbow arms with a curtsy squat. It's a beautiful thing. And here we go. If this range of motion doesn't feel good on your shoulders, you could just do a single wave. You could keep it lower. All right, you could even keep it down. Either one, any version that feels good to your shoulders is good for this exercise. All right, I'm going to take a very brief break. You will. Okay, I think we're back here. I think I'm working. There we go. All right, and round 2, kick jacks. 40 seconds. So in that little interlude while I was gone, the dog had pretty much dug up a whole bush. Huge hole. We had to take care of that before she dug up a second bush. That's a first. Leave it to when I'm trying to record something. Nice and long. At least I kept my cardio up while I was fixing that mess. All right, a little step, and we go to our step back lunge. We'll start with the left leg leading back for this time, and here we go. Remember, we have that lift up, little lunge back, lift up. You can add a hop. More than halfway through on this side. Woo, feel the burn in that leg. And walk that out, little side step. And we have the right leg to lead back. And round 2 here. Here we go. Remember, low. A little higher, just coming up on that toe, or the full jump. You work where you want to work, or mix it up. Do part of one, part of the other. Or you could do 2 steps and 5 jumps for a little variability. And 2 steps. It's a long 40 seconds, right? And 5 hops. There's our last one. All right. We have our pivot squats. Remember, we have our low option and our more high intensity option. And we start. Squat. Squat every time you pivot. Here we go. This is our low option and our high with the actual jump. And again, we could do combos. And then go back to the low. Mix it up a little bit. And there we go, our rest. And our rainbow curtsies. Remember, you have lots of options for arms here. We can stay with low arms. It's more like a Charleston. We could do more chest height arms. We do a simple side to side arm. Or you do the full arm. You could add a hop for a little more intensity. And walk it out. Round 3. Halfway through this round, we start with our kick jacks and a clap under the leg. And here, really, really important to think about the length in that spine as you're kicking forward. long and tall. Those abdominals are pulling in. Our connective tissue moves up the back with that lift. It comes down the front, so our ribs are pulled in and slightly downward. And we balance that pull up to this nice, beautiful, erect posture with wide, open shoulders. And we take our rest. We have our lovely step back lunges, which we can do all. We take a right leg back first, up to balance, right? You can add a lift of the heel if you want a little more balance challenge, or you can add the hop, maybe 5 hops, 4, 5, and 2 step backs, and 5 hops. And 2 steps. And back to our hops. All right. We'll take our left leg back next. And really heat up that right butt cheek.